What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been over a month since my last YouTube video and I apologize, but now that I'm back on YouTube, I'm gonna be posting weekly. Anyways, this was a stream I did on Twitch a couple days ago. Everyone left an album in a TikTok comment section and I took all the comments and put them all into a tier list. It was a lot of fun and a lot of people want a lot more music related Twitch streams, so I might do the same thing with artists instead of albums, even though I already have done a tier list on artists, but looking back on that video, there is a lot I disagree with. Anyways, make sure you like the video and if you're new here, subscribe and let's get right into it. But we're gonna get started. So 17 by X. Honestly, I think this is a good album. I think it gets overhated a bit. I mean, it's like kind of like, I know how people would say it's kind of corny with like all the sad song stuff. I'm gonna put that as a 7. It'd probably be like around a low 7. 1999 by Joey Badass. This would either be a low 8 or a high 7, but for now I'm gonna put it in high 7. I know putting those together seems kind of like 1999 is a lot better, but that's like a high 7 and a low 7. 2014 For Sale Drives, I think it's on here. Everyone's saying 7 and 8. Yeah, I agree. This could be an 8, but I'm gonna put it in the 7 for now. Let me just turn down the volume for this. All right. Next we got 444 by Jay-Z. I'm gonna put this in 8. I think it's a very solid album. Now we got For Your Eyes Only. Some people are gonna hate me for this. This is going in 6. Great story, great like lyricism, but honestly, it's a little bit, it drags on a little bit. Like, it's kind of boring. It has songs like Folding Clothes. 56 Nights, I'm going to put in 7. A Kid Named Cudi. I think it's solid, and I think it set the base for what Kid Cudi was trying to do, and he was trying to find his, like, sound, sort of, but I'm going to put that in 6 for now. A Piece of Strange, great album. I'd either say, like, a low 9 or high 8. I'm going to put it in high 8 for now. Acid Rap, one of the best mixtape of all time. That's going in 8. Atrocity Exhibition, I used to have this as a 10, but I'm going to put it as like a high 9. Very good album. AI Youngboy 2, this is a 7. This is a solid trap album. Your voice level's low? Okay, I'll turn this down more. Is that better? Whole Lotta Red is an 8. Whole Lotta Red isn't even on the tier list yet, chill. 10? You guys are saying 10 for Atrocity? I could see it. Alfredo, I'm going to put in 7. Very solid album. I think Pinata and Bandana are both better, though. All American Badass, I think that's also a 7, a little bit lower than 1999. What did I just open? All Eyes on Me by Tupac. Okay, I'm going to leave this for later. I'm going to leave that for later. At Long Last ASAP, very high 8. Very high 8. Great album. All My Heroes Are Cornballs, also very high 8. Aquemini, 9. Great album. Artist 2.0 by A Boogie. This has some great songs, but overall it's kind of like it gets repetitive and stuff. I'm gonna put it in 5. Are those vinyls with posters on my wall? They're all posters, but look what I got. I'm gonna show the TikTok first. I got this Whole Lotta Red vinyl. Whole Lotta Red vinyl. Let's go. Everyone join the Twitch if you're not on the Twitch. I've never had this many viewers. Thank you guys. Astroworld. Gonna have to put this in like a very high 7. Like even higher 7 than 1999. Great album. I just think I can't put it as an 8. Yeah. What's up, J.Bell? Whole lot of 10s. There's not gonna be many 10s. 100 viewers? Wow, thanks guys. The Baby on Baby was like a overhated album. It gets memed on a bit. I think I'm gonna put it in 6. It's a solid album. Bandana's an 8. Give Astro 10. I don't know about that. Whole Lotta Red vinyl. Yes, dude. I was gonna play it, but then I ran out of time because the stream was starting. It's so sick. Barter 6 is like also a high 7. Or like not as high as like Astro or 1999, but it's still up there. Thank you guys for all the follows. Thank you Yasser Housie. Thank you Desi. Thank you Vandy. Thank you guys for the follows. Beautiful Thug Girl's like a low 8. B by Common. This is one of Kanye's best produced albums. I love the production on this. I'm gonna put it in 8. Or maybe low, no, very high 8. Okay, Birth in the Trap, we're gonna go with 7. Black Ben Carson, I think that is an 8. Black on Both Sides, either a 9 or a high 8. I'm gonna put it as a 9 for now. Black Panther soundtrack, 7. Good soundtrack, nothing crazy though. This is like worse than Baby on Baby, but it's had like kind of higher highs. I don't know. I'm gonna put it the same as Baby on Baby. Blonde is not hip hop. I'm not gonna include this. Let me put that down there. Okay. Bottomless Pit. Oh my god, great album. 9. You Have to Be Trolling with For Your Eyes Only as a 6. Dude, I'm sorry. I just think it's a little bit boring. Astro being a 7 is a criminal. No. Astro's good. I just like, I don't know. Camp Camp is not good. I'm sorry, guys. Camp's not a good album. It's not terrible. Bonfire's a good song, but overall, it's not a good album. It has like a couple good songs. I'm gonna put it in 4 for now. Thank you, Jeff M. Cool, for this Prime sub. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. Care For Me, it's like a 6. Prom King is a good song, but overall, it's very boring. I know that album gets like a lot of praise from like a very small like group of people. Can't see it. Championships by Meek Mill. This was like, okay, the first 9 tracks of this album are just like amazing. All the way from intro to Going Bad and like Trauma. Just such an underrated song. But like after that, there's like some R&B songs, and I don't think Meek Mill does very good with R&B. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to put it as a 7. Because the first 9 tracks are just amazing. W for Youngboy respect? Hell yeah. Alright, Almighty So is a 9. Like, Almighty So by Chief Keef is amazing. And like top... I have it over Jeffrey now. Alright, Cherry Bomb. Very like, it's like experimental, but it's not good experimental. It's like weird mixing and stuff. You love R&B like fall. Yeah, I just can't get into Meek Mill's R&B. Almighty So like 9. Yeah, Almighty So is great. I know some people are gonna disagree with that. Alright, Circles by Mac Miller. This is like a high 7, I think. It's very good. It's good. Clipping, self-titled, 8. Good album. Coloring Book, a little bit like worse than Acid Rap, but not by much. I'm gonna put it in 7. Communist Slow Jams by JPEG Mafia, 9. Like, what a great album. Let me just read the chat for a minute. Cherry Bomb is best Tyler album? No. You better put Liquid Swords at 10. Is Taboo in here? I think so. Cherry Bomb 5? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Cherry Bomb. Keef's music is so repetitive? No, dude. I listened to 10 Chief Keef albums at work today. Thank you, Abshir Balls, for the sub. I appreciate you. Cruel Summer has some bangers, but overall, like, one of the weaker Kanye projects. I'm gonna put it in 6. Culture 2, again, like, just drawn out. It has some bangers. Culture 1 is a lot better. Culture 1's like a high 7. Damn is an 8. Kind of inconsistent, but, like, the storytelling and everything is, like, amazing. Darkling Demo Tapes is, like, a high 3 or a low 4. I don't know. I know some people aren't going to agree with that. Damn is a 9 or a 10? Wow. Urza Boss with the hot takes. Daytona. Gonna have to give that like a high 8. Or maybe a low 9, but I'm going to put it in a high 8 for now. Days Before Rodeo. Days Before Rodeo is so overrated just because it's not on streaming platforms. I'm sorry. Drugs You Should Try It, great song. Skyfall, great song. Backyard, great song. The mixing on like the other stuff is just like, I'm gonna put in 6. A 6 is still above average, but people saying it's his best, I just can't get behind that. DiCaprio 2, I listened to this like once. I liked it, but I felt like it wasn't like outstanding. I'm gonna put it in 6. Die a Legend, gonna have to go high 5. It's like a high 5. I definitely think he did better on Die a Legend than The GOAT. He was just talking about like the same topics over and over again on Die a Legend, and on The GOAT I was like, alright, he's gonna like improve and like do some more stuff. Maybe with the production, maybe with the lyricism. He just did the same. So for me, Die a Legend is better just because it's like, I don't know, it feels like more original. Almighty So, yeah, Almighty So is a 9. Die a Legend is a low 6. I could see that. I have it at a high 5. Die Lit is like an 8. Kind of overrated, but still a great project. J Dilla Donuts. This is like a 9. One of the best like hip-hop instrumental albums of all time. Doris Sam F, thank you for the follow. I used to have 150 viewers. Holy! Thank you guys. What? Maybe I should do more music-related stuff on Twitch then. Wow. Okay. Doris, okay, I put it as a 9, but I got a lot more harsh with my rating, so I'm gonna put this as like a mid 8. Death Race for Love is a high 6. What is this called? Drip or Drown? Good album. I'm not gonna put it as a 5. I'll put it like a low 6. Eternal Take is like a high 5 or like a low 6. I'm gonna put it as a 6, just because I'm kind of biased. So I like Uzi. Put all Polo albums under 3 right now. I'm sorry, dude. I appreciate the bits, but I'm not slandering Polo G. Earl, 7. Enter the Wu-Tang, 8. Good album. A little bit overrated. Everything Bass by Lil B. This is like a good album. Like, it's a 7. That's like a good album. Can you explain your view on Roddy's album? Yeah, so I feel like Roddy Ricch, that album is like really good. And I really like the box, intro, all that stuff. I'm not putting them under 3. I feel like there's like a lot of good songs, and I think Roddy has a lot of potential. So for now, I'm going to put that in a 7. Ex-Military by Death Grips. Oh, that is a 9. Great album. Finally Rich better be an 8. That is what I have it at. Spoiler alert. Where is Finally Rich? Where is it, guys? I have no idea where Finally Rich is. 1 bit. Kids by Mac on here? I'm not sure. Here, if you guys want to screenshot this, just so you know what's coming up, here you go. What is that? Is that Tom Alright. Faces is an 8. One of the best mixtapes of all time. Feet of Clay. I know everyone likes to meme on East, and East is not a good song. But, like, that whole album is, like, good. Finally Rich is an 8. Find the Beat is, like, a 2. There are some, like, alright songs. Flower Boy is, like, a very high 7. Fly God, I'm gonna put that as a 7 as well. Fly God is a 9? I don't know about that. Bro, where's XXX by Danny Brown? Is it on here? Maybe it's not on here. Forest Hill Drives is a low 7. I feel like the storytelling, like it has like, the stories are good. It's just the way he tells the stories, J. Cole in general, is very like basic like lyricism, and I'm not a huge fan of it. See, I used to be like a huge fan of it, and I think most people who are like into hip hop used to really like J. Cole. I just feel like he's sort of like, I don't know. He grows off most people. Get Rich or Die Trying, high 7. A little bit overrated. I think it's still good though. I have it on my wall. Flower Boy's a 9. Everyone's mad at my Flower Boy rating. I don't know. I think Wolf's better. Like I think it's good. It's like a very high 7, maybe an 8. I feel pressured. It's like a high 7. It's like probably the highest 7 here, like above Astroworld. Ghost Pop Tape, 9. Or yeah, 9. Ghost Pop Tape's a 9. Okay, Dearly. Oh wait, what is this called again? This is the Brockhampton album. I completely forget what this is called. I felt like this was like a lower 7. Like it was one of Brockhampton's weaker projects. We write if he puts anything lower than a 10. Oh, Good Kid, Mad City? I didn't even see that. Okay, Good Kid, Mad City is like a very high 9. Yeah, Good Kid, Mad City is like a very high 9. I just think Real and Compton don't like, especially Real just throws off the flow of the album a little bit. Like, trust me, I know the story of the album. I did like a whole analysis on it. But I feel like it's just not as good. Glue by Blade. This is like a high 8 or like a low 9. I really like Glue. I think it has to grow me a little bit more. I'm gonna put it at an 8. Goblin is like like a high 4. Good AM's a high 8. I'll explain Goblin. If you like Goblin, that's fine. I just think like the good songs are good, but there's so much just filler. Goodbye and Good Riddance is like a mid 6. It's alright. Graduation's like a 7. I feel like the production on Graduation didn't really age well. I don't know. I feel like it's alright. It has the most misses out of any solo Kanye album though. Like Drunken Hot Girls is bad. And then you have songs like Big Brother, The Glory. I don't know. Stuff like that is just sort of mid, and I'm not a huge fan. This might even be an 8. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to move this down to an 8. Can't see with the other ones. This King Von album, I remember listening to this when I was working out one day. It's like alright. I'll put it like a 3. Like it had some good... Actually, no, this had Crazy Story, right? I'm going to put it a 4. Because it did have some great songs. It was just kind of like repetitive. What is this? Tom McDonald? I've never listened to it. 1. Haram by The Alchemist and Arm & Hammer is like an 8. Good album. Probably the best of this year so far. Don Toliver, this one's like a... Heaven or Hell's like a 6. High Off Life's also a 6. Hendrix is an 8. Hoodie Season. This had some great songs as well. I'm going to put it a little bit above Artist 2.0. I feel like it was more all-around solid. I Am I Was has like the best writing out of any 21 Savage album. I'm going to put it at like a high 7. Ice Dancer, I'm going to put it up with Glue. It's worse than Glue, but it's like a low 8. I Don't Like Shit on Goat's Side. It's a 9. Like, that's such a good album. Igor is also like a low 9. Igor's probably the lowest 9 here. Illmatic. Illmatic is a 8 out of 10. Now, let me explain myself. Nas, great lyricist, right? He's great. I just feel like Illmatic did not age that well. And yes, I think it was like super like influential. It was boundary breaking. But I feel like it just like, it's a little bit overrated. It's overrated. If you disagree, that's fine. I think Illmatic is an 8. Yeah, very consistent album. Like 8 is still great. It's up there with all these. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. Imperial is like a 7, I guess. It's good. I feel like it's like a little bit overrated. Maybe even like a high 6. No, I'll put it at a 7 for now. Indicud is... Oh, I listened to that like a while ago. I remember like not thinking it was super memorable, but liking Just What I Am a lot. I'm gonna put it as a 6. Igor's a 10. Nah. Hold up, I didn't see Never Story. That's my favorite album. I don't know if Never Story's on here. Alright, Iridescence. I'm gonna put that with the other Brockhampton albums in 7. Wait, is there any other Brockhampton albums? Where'd it go? Where did the one with Dearly Departed go? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, Iridescence is up there. Invasion of Privacy is like... Obviously, it's overhated just because it took over Travis with the Grammys, but by no means is this a good album. Like, it has some good songs. I just cannot stand Cardi B's voice. And the fact that some people compare her to Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap, is just disrespectful. That has nothing to do with the rating. I just think it's like a 3. Everyone spam A about Igor's a 10. Dude, Igor's a low 9. Igor's the lowest 9 here. It's good. Like, 9 is amazing. But I can't see it above that. Also, is it even hip-hop? I'll let it slide. What the hell is this called again? The one with the message. This is like a... No, I'm not going to put it up there. I'm going to put it as a 7. I've listened to this. You guys got to believe me. I have listened to this album. I forget what it's called. Jack Boy's 5. Just a bunch of, like, okay songs. Jeffrey is... Okay, Jeffrey is now the lowest 9. Jeffrey's the lowest 9 here. Igor is above it. But yeah, one of the best vocal performances in hip-hop. Super consistent. Very hard to rank those songs. Jesus King is a 5. It's alright. Watching... I'm not reading that name. Jeffrey Over Me? Damn, bro. Yeah, Jesus King has great production. Like, the lyricism is like... I don't know. It's Kanye's worst. Ghost Pop Tape, one of the best instrumental hip-hop albums of all time. 8 out of 10. Question Mark. This was, like, pretty, like, inconsistent, I'm not gonna lie. This is either a 5 or 6. What do you guys feeling? 5 or 6? 5 or 6 for this one. I'm gonna listen to the chat. 5 or 6? 5 or 6? Alfredo's an 8? I don't know. 6? 6? 5? 5? 5? Okay, someone do a poll for Question Mark. So you guys can vote for that. Kirk by DaBaby is like a 5. Yeah, Kirk had like a lot of bad songs like iPhone and stuff. Wasn't a huge fan. KOD is like a 6. I feel like Cole was like experimenting a little bit, but it didn't work out too well. Wasn't a huge fan. Kids See Ghost is a 9. Kids See Ghost is like... Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Kids See Ghost is a 9. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, Kids See Ghost is like a mid 9. 5-1? Alright. This is going in 5. High 5. Aesop Rock, Labor Days. I don't know if a lot of people in the chat are going to know this album. It's a 9 though. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Some of the Aesop Rock is one of the best lyricists. Consistent L's. People in the TikTok chat are a lot different from the Twitch. Because Twitch actually wants to be here and watch me. And the TikTok is just people seeing this on their For You page. Legend Never Dies like a 6. Or, wait, what am I saying? Legend Never Dies like a 3. Yeah, not good. Life After Death. Oh. I listened to this a while ago. What do you guys think? I was thinking either 7 or 8. I'm going to put it on a high 7 for now. But if enough people write in the chat, I'll put it at 8. For like the albums that I'm not 100% sure about, I'll let the chat influence a little bit. Juice's Best? This is not Juice's Best, dude. It's like a high 3. I guess it's not on the same level as Invasion of Privacy, though. I'll put it up there. It has some good songs. It's just like... No, it's not a 5. Come on. Legend Never Die is not a 5. Invasion of Privacy is a 3. Legend Never Die has to be higher. I don't know. Oh, what poll just happened? It's a 6? I don't know. Legend Never Die is easily Juice's worst, yeah. This Lil Skies album had some good songs. Overall wasn't amazing, though. Like, I can't see on the same levels like KOD or like For Your Eyes Only. It's a 5. I used to really like this album. I remember the summer this came out. Has some good songs. Overall, kind of like... I don't know. Kind of meh. I'm going to put it out of the 5. Live Love ASAP is like a high 8. Live Love ASAP is A$AP Rocky's best. One of the best cloud rap albums of all time. Wow, people are mad at me in the chat. Late Registration's an 8. Overrated, but it's still great because it's Kanye. I don't know. It's like very consistent. It has very high highs, but I can't see it as like a 9. Love is Rage 2. Also, at the end of this, once I'm done everything, I'm going to be like tweaking and like moving stuff around. Let me move the Tupac down. I don't want to like make people mad too early. Love is Rage 2 is like a 7, like a mid 7. Live Love ASAP is a 9. I could definitely see it, but I can't see it up there with like... Can I though? I don't know. You know what? Can I see this as a 9? It's a very high 8. I don't know if it's like, because 9s are like top 30 hip-hop. I don't know if this is top 30 hip-hop. Okay, I'm sorry for interrupting, but looking back at this, Live Love ASAP deserved a 9. Back to the video. Okay, Lil Uzi vs. the World, Uzi's best album, 7 out of 10. It's like a mid 7. Dark Twisted Fantasy is getting so overhated on TikTok. Like, it's insane how hated this album is getting. This is a solid album. This is a 9. Like, yeah, that's a 9. Cardi B is my favorite artist. I'm so sorry. Meet the Woo 2. Gonna have to give this... Like, it had some great songs. No, I'm not gonna be too harsh. I give it a 6. Oh, I haven't listened to this Tribe album yet. Yeah. I'm gonna put that down. I'll let the chat do that later. I've listened to literally, like, most of these. There's only like 3 or 4 I haven't listened to. Lil Ugly Mane, Mr. Thug, Isolation. It's a bit overrated, but it's still a solid album. I'm gonna give it an 8. Yeah. Meet the Woo is a 10. What? I haven't listened. No, I need to listen to more Tribe. I haven't listened to enough Tribe. Marshall Mathers LP 2. All right. I'm gonna make some people mad here. I think Marshall Mathers LP 2 or Marshall Mathers LP has some great songs. Drug Ballad, great song. Stan, great song. The Way I Am, great song. But as I like just listen to it more and sort of get older, I realize how corny some of the lyrics in this are. And it's just like, yeah, he has a lot of talent, but a huge, like, 2 main factors of the reason Eminem got famous were because he's white and there was no other white rappers, and because it was shock value. Because of the crazy things he said in his music, it gained him a lot of popularity. Still great songs, he's very talented. This is his best album, it's an 8, but it's like a low 8. Monster's a 9 out of 10. The storytelling on that album is amazing. Everything about it just sounds like so great. Monster's a 9. And mid, okay, Eminem's not mid, but like, if you were to average out all his albums, yes, it'd be like a 4 or a 5. More Life's a 6. It's alright. Just a bunch of throwaways from Views. It's better than Views. Okay, Man on the Moon 2. That's an 8. Good, solid album. It has his best song. Dark Twisted Fantasy in 10. I don't know about that. Yeah, join the Discord, guys. Join the Discord. Music to Be Murdered by Side B. Like, this was not good. Like, it's a 3. Or like a 4. It had some alright songs. Yeah, I'll put it at 4. Mad Villainy. Okay, I used to have this as a 10. I think it's like a very high 9. I could definitely see it as a 10. But at this point, like, I always can like pick out like one flaw with an album. And I don't know. I feel like... You know what? I'm going to put it as a 10 for now. Because it's like... Guys, what do I say? Mad Villainy 10? Man on the Moon 1, a riot. Man on the Moon 1's an 8. It's a good album. It's not as good as Man on the Moon 2, but it's definitely good. Do I put Mad Villainy 9 or 10? I don't know about this. I don't know. Because, like, I have the Powers That Be as a 9 because of the first half, but I think the Powers That Be could be better than Mad Villainy. So then I'm like, Mad Villainy might be a 9. I'm going to put it as a high 9 for now. Yeah, I think it's a high 9. Okay, My Turn by Lil Baby. This album was so repetitive. It had some alright songs, but overall, not a huge fan. Thank you for the 1 bit. Mad Villainy is a 10. Sorry, dude. No Love Deep Web. One of the weaker Death Grips projects. It's a 7. Not All Heroes Wear Capes is like a 6 or 7. I'll put it as a 6. Nothing Was the Same. Great album. Like top 3 Drake. 7 out of 10. Mad Villainy 10. I don't know, man. Operation Doomsday is an 8. Great album. Overly Dedicated's a 6. Yeah. Where's Mad Villainy? Oh yeah, 10-1 with the votes, but I'm going with my gut. Mad Villainy is a high 9. Pinata is a 8, a high 8. Where'd it go? There it is. Like the first like half is very good. I feel like it kind of falls off after the first half, but it's not bad from there. Playboy Cardi self-titled is an 8. I used to have it. It's like a low 8. I used to have it as a high 7. Pinata's a 9. I could definitely see that. Pluto X Baby Pluto was like the biggest disappointment ever. You have Uzi, you have Future, 2 of the best trap artists of our generation. And it like was just so boring. It was just boring. Okay. All Pretty Girls Like Trap Music, that's like a 6. But, the intro to this, Saturday Night, if you guys haven't heard this album, listen to the intro right now. It's one of the best album intros of all time. You have self-titled above Die Lit? No, I don't. Self-titled. Where's Die Lit? Die Lit's an 8, isn't it? Where is it? I have self-titled here. Oh, why did I put Die Lit in 7? Thank you for noticing that. No, Die Lit is not 7. Oh my god. My bad. Okay. Tupac, okay, All Eyes on Me. Right? Tupac, very influential rapper. Lots of respect. Slandering Tupac is cringe. That being said, it's a 7. I'm sorry. It's a 7. It's like a high 7. Where it is in the tier list doesn't matter, but it's a high 7. Maybe an 8. Yeah, Old is not good. I mean, it's very influential, but I'm sorry. Purple Rain, I'm going to put this as a 7 as well. Yeah. Reeler by Youngboy, it has some good songs, but overall kind of inconsistent and boring. 4 out of 10. Whole Lotta Red's on here. I'll get to it. We don't have very many left. Reasonable Doubt. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. If you're just popping in, make sure you drop a follow. I stream some video games sometimes. I'll stream Smash. Reasonable Doubt. This is like a high 8. Great album. Recovery by Eminem. Very like corny. It has some great songs, but overall very overrated. It's a 6. What's the album at 1? What are you talking about? There's nothing in the 10 yet. Revival by Eminem. It's like a 1. Like there's Castle, which is alright. Yeah, Revival is going down with Tom McDonald. Yeah. Purple Rain is 6 out of 10 and 15th in Future's discography. Nah, Purple Rain's good. Oh, I only listened to this Brockhampton album once. I thought it was pretty good though. I'm gonna give it a high 6. Rodeo is like a 8. Top 5 trap album. A little bit overhated. Rodeo's great. Alright, Run the Jewels 2. This is a 9. Or maybe a high 8. If it's a 9, it'll be the lowest 9 here, but I'm gonna put it as a 9 for now. Very, very good album. Run the Jewels 4. More like a low 8. It's a little bit worse, but still Run the Jewels second best. Is this gonna be on YouTube? Yeah, if you guys want me to upload this to YouTube, I can. Santana Roll by TK, 7. Good album. But it's like kind of his worst album though. But it's also his best album. Were you putting Andre 3000 all time? Like top 5 rapper. Saturation 3, 7. Saturation 2, 7. Saturation 1, 7. All very consistent albums, very close to each other. Saturation 3 was one of the albums that got me into hip hop. Yeah. Savage Mode. I'm gonna put that in a 7 as well. Maybe a 6. What do you guys think for this one? I'm gonna put this in 6 for now. It's still very good though. Savage Mode 2, definitely better. It's like a 7. Save Me is an 8. Save Me is like one of Future's best albums. Yeah, great album. Scorpion, gonna put that in like 5 or like 6. Like a low 6, yeah. No. Yeah, I'll put it low... No, 5. I'll put it at 5. No, he said Cardi has no talent. And the defense. Oh, okay. Dial it overrated because Cardi has no talent. Cardi has a lot of talent. If you're like, I know... Yeah, I was just going to bring up the numbers argument. That's a stupid argument. But, like, Cardi's creativity and his vocals and everything, like, you can tell that Cardi is, like, definitely going to influence, like, the future of, like, trap music. Like, Whole Lotta Red was hated on so much at first. And now I think people are starting to realize how, like, good that album was. But he's still getting a lot of hate. Also, when Whole Lotta Red first came out, I posted a video saying I think it's, like, very good. And then in the comments, I said it was his best album. I was getting so flamed. I deleted that comment. But now look. People agree with me now. Section 80 is like a 7. Good album, but doesn't compare to the other Kendrick albums. Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. Full of bangers. Is this the deluxe? No, this is the original. Okay, if we were counting Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, just the deluxe songs, those were so bad. The only good one was Hello. But, like, the original version, it's good. It's like a 6. Slime Season is like a low 5. Or Slime Language, too. Why did I say Slime Season? So Much Fun's like a mid 7. Solace is a 9. Great Earl Sweatshirt album. Do you have Untitled Unmastered here? Let me check. I do not. No, Untitled Unmastered is not here. Alright, Speakerbox, The Love Below. Now, Speakerbox has some great songs. Flip Flop Rock, Bust. Love Below has some great songs. Roses, Hey Ya, A Life in the Day of Eric Andre. Did you guys see that Eric Andre post today where he's with MC Ride? Is that real? Okay, anyways, this is like, there's so much filler. There's so much filler in this album. I think Speakerbox is very consistent, but I think Love Below has like a lot of filler, but also has like some of their best songs. I'm gonna put that in 7, like a very high 7. Maybe 8. Maybe 8. What are you guys saying for this one? Thank you, Ram2K, for the sub. I love you. What do you guys think? You guys thinking 7 or 8? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with high 7 on this one. It's not Ride? Oh, I thought it was Ride. And then people were saying that because he doesn't have like his arm tattoo or whatever. I listened to this when I was playing Smash one day and I completely forget. I'm gonna put it down there for now. Also this, I haven't listened to this. I just listened to this before the stream. Solid album, full of like good songs. I'll put a 7. Speakerbox is a 7, yeah. I mean, Outkast is great. It has some of their best songs, but like, I don't know. Some rap songs by Earl Sweatshirt, high 9. Like maybe even a 10. I'm not gonna put it at a 10 though. Yeah, it's a very, very high 9, like top 10 hip hop. Slim Shady LP, it's a 7. It's alright. It sort of started Eminem off. It was a lot better than the thing he released before that, Infinite. But still just alright. Stankonia is an 8. Stankonia is great. I'm going to be ranking Outkast discography very soon if you guys stay tuned for that on TikTok. Stars by Young Lean. I listened to this once. I liked it. I'm going to give it a high 7. Shiesty Season. This was just like the same song. Like the entire album. It was just like his same stupid voice. Okay, I'm not going to be mean. He's Pooh Shiesty. But like, it's somewhere there. Like Back in Blood was a good song. But it's just like, it was that song repeated so much. It was a drainer. I am a drainer. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 3. I'll give it. Yeah, it's better than the Blueface album, sure. Ski Mask album. This had like a lot of good songs, and I really liked like his screaming and stuff on it. A lot of people thought it was like kind of weird. I really like this album. I'm gonna give it either a 6 or a 7. I'm gonna go with 7 actually. Very solid album. Ski Mask is good. Straight Outta Compton by NWA. Very, very influential album. It like literally like their music started like protests and stuff. It's kind of cringe to like slander them, but I feel like this album was like either like a high 6 or a low 7. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's just like anyone who's listened to this album in full, if you like really like it, that's fine. But I think a lot of that is based off nostalgia, and I don't think it's aged terribly well. Stokely over Death Race for Love. Yeah, I think it's been over Death Race for Love. This MF Doom album, I feel like they should have used. Well, they couldn't. He passed away, but I feel like there wasn't enough Doom features on it. It was alright. I'm gonna give it a 6 though. Swimming by Mac Miller, great album. I'm gonna give that an 8. Taboo by Denzel Curry. See, I've listened to this so many times and I can't formulate like a score on it. I'm gonna go with a low 7. Or like a mid 7. It's like a mid 7. I'll put it in the middle, sure. It's just to symbolize. It's a mid 7. It's good, but I'm sorry, guys. Taboo's a 9 out of 10 in top 20 hip hop. See, that's what I can't agree with. Like, I can't see that. Take Care by Drake is a 7 out of 10. It's a good album, but it's very overrated. Take Me to Your Leader is like a 7 as well. It's good. Tattletales by 6ix9ine. That album sucked. 6ix9ine's first 2 albums were very overhated and okay albums. They had some good songs. This album was garbage. College Dropout. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be... Should I be a little bit lenient with the 10s today? Should I be a little bit lenient with my 10s today? I was thinking about this. I'm like, damn, if I think about it, I only have like 1 10, and that's kind of sad. You know what? Just for this stream, those are gonna go as 10s. Those are gonna go as 10s. Yeah, those are some 10s. What is this ranking called, bro? Please. This is hip hop albums ranking tier list maker. You're not gonna be able to find it if you search it up. I just made it, and it's like a private tier list. Yeah. To call it the College Dropout. Okay, I understand. It was the first album I ever listened to. I'm gonna have a lot of nostalgia, but every single song is good. There's not a single bad song. Even Breathe In, Breathe Out, the worst song, is still good. The theme of it is amazing. It's like critiquing the American public education system. Great theme. The skits are funny. It's like, it's a perfect album. It's a perfect album. It's top 5 hip hop. Testing by A$AP Rocky. This is A$AP's worst, but it's still good. It's like a 7. The Carter 3. Now this is where I'm gonna lose some people. I think it's a little bit overrated, and I think it's like either a high 7 or a low 8. I'm gonna give it. I used to really like Lil Wayne. Like, I used to really, really like Lil Wayne. He grew off me a little bit, though. Too many skits? No, they make me laugh. It was the first album I ever laughed out loud to. What's up, Turtle Cat? Thanks for joining. How is Life of a Dark Rose at 5? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I'm going to give the Carter 3... Like, let's see. Can the Carter 3 be on the level of any of these? I don't think so. Like, I don't think so. Carter 3 is a 7. Why, that's not hip-hop. Carter 2, I'll give that like a low 7 as well. Like, these are all 7s. Actually, Carter 3, I might give an 8. I feel like the Carter 3 is above them. But, like, I don't know. I feel like the Carter 5 had some very high highs. It had, like, Mona Lisa and stuff. But it had a lot of filler as well. Is that too mean? Is that mean? That one guy on TikTok that really likes Lil Wayne's gonna hate me. Is this too mean, guys? Why are you questioning the albums when you put them there? Cause, dude, it's like, this is hard because I'm gonna get so many like people clipping this and post on TikTok and being like, Abe moment. Listen to Dirk Baby album. I did. I think it was very solid. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna give that a 6. These are all 7s. I'm sorry, Lil Wayne fans. This is like, okay, I'm gonna lose some more people here. 4. It's alright. It's like Drake was starting out. It was good. Like, it had some very memorable songs, but a lot of it was just felt like filler. This Jack Harlow album, very disappointing. It had, like, Jack Harlow, Tyler Herro came out, great song. What's Poppin', great song. And then he released this, and it was just all, like, kind of forgettable. I'll give it a 4. The Big Day is a 1. That album sucked. The Chronic by Dr. Dre, there's a 7. It's, like, very solid. I know it was very big at the time. Okay, The Eminem Show. This is also an 8, like a low 8, along with Marshall Mathers LP. The Gap, okay, Makami, it's amazing. It's amazing. The GOAT by Polo G, as I said before, Die a Legend sort of laid some framework. The GOAT was supposed to improve on that and literally didn't. It did the same thing with the same piano beats. It's a low 5. Harvard Dropout sucked. No, not the Heist. Harvard Dropout was like a 3. This Mobb Deep album was good. It was like I'm going to put it as like a high 7. A little bit repetitive. It was definitely like, Shook Ones Part 2 is one of like the most iconic hip hop songs. The Heist, I'm gonna, like, this does not deserve to win the Grammy, but it's also not a bad album. I'm gonna give it like a 6. Low End Theory is like an 8. Like a very solid Tribe Called Quest album. Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, very, like, it's good. It's overrated though. I'm gonna be called like misogynistic for this. Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is like a high 7. It's good. Maybe it's just because I'm not a huge fan of R&B, so it's like sort of a mix of R&B and rap. Not a huge fan. Gonna give it a 7. The Money Store by Death Grips, gonna give that a 9. This is like has potential to be a 10, but F that is kind of like holding it back a little bit. Danger Doom. This was a good album. I'm gonna give this a 7 as well. The Never Story by JID. I listened to this. I thought it was good. I'm gonna put it the same with DiCaprio too. They sort of were like the same. Perfect Love Tape, also a 6. Good album. I really like the Cardi feature on that one song. Death Grips is so bad. That's fair, dude. It's not for everyone. Life of Pablo is a 9. Life of Pablo is so good. I can see the argument with it having like too much filler or whatever. I don't know. Personally, I disagree. I think the filler, there is obvious like songs that don't stand up to the rest. Like St. Pablo and No More Parties in LA are leagues above every other song except maybe Famous. But still, very good album. Top is a 6. Top is a good album. Like a low 6. Yeah, I could see it above all of these. Top is a good album. Total Xanarchy's a 1. The Off Season is J. Cole's second best album and it's a 7. I also have Forest Hill Drives in here as a 7. Again, I think it's okay. The Powers That Be, If I'm being lenient with the 10s today, then it's a 10. Like okay, the Powers That Be has 2 songs in the first half and N-Words on the Moon, which kind of hold it back a little bit. But overall, I think the concept of it, I think Jenny Death, if it was released by itself, would be the greatest project of all time. So I'm going to put that as a 10 for now. The Lost Boy by Corday is kind of overrated sometimes. I don't know. It's a good album. It's just nothing crazy. It's like a 7. Tupac, this album is also like a low 7. I don't know where it went. Hopefully it went in the 7. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. It's like a low 7. Put the Never Story 8. I don't know what that, dude. This is also a 7. Trap Lord, great album. Under Pressure is like underrated. Logic, obviously very like corny or whatever, but this album is very solid. Like, it's a good album. To Pimp a Butterfly has a few beats that aren't as great. I think overall, even though there's some songs on To Pimp a Butterfly that aren't great, they all contribute to the theme of the album like very well, and I think that's just what like makes it a 10. And I realized like I can't just have like 110. So yeah, these are all like very high 9s before. I'm just gonna start like not just handing out 10s, but I think 410 like, and then To Pimp a Butterfly. So 5 hip hop 10s. I think that's fair. Undone by the Roots, very like overrated. But also Black Thought, his lyricism is crazy. It's like a low 8. This Young Lean album, I listened to it once. It was alright. I feel like the production, it has some of his best beats, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna give it like a high 6 for now. I could be a little bit uneducated on that just because I've only listened to it once. What's weak on To Pimp a Butterfly? Yeah, like there's no... I couldn't name a song that's like very bad. Like there's no bad songs on that album. This one, Vaudeville Villain, is like a... it's like an 8. Veteran is like a high 9. I'm being lenient with the 10s, but this I can't see this as a 10 for now. That's a high 9 though. Views by Drake is like a low 6. Kind of overrated. A lot of the songs are just sort of filler. This Lil Tecca album, We Love You Tecca, was like good. Like I'd say We Love You Tecca is like a high 6. But this album was so repetitive and boring. I'm gonna give it a 3. Visionland, before the stream, I was like, is it really that bad? And I listened to it again. It really is. Like, it's so repetitive. And I don't know. I feel like Soul Train is kind of a breath of fresh air just because it's funny. That's how like repetitive this album. You know what? I'm giving it a 2. Watch Movies with Sound Off is a 7. Solid album. What Time to Be Alive is Drake's best album, and it's an 8. Great album. I can maybe see if you're reading this too late over it, but other than that, I don't know. Can someone explain what's so enjoyable about Death Grips? I can understand it isn't for everyone, but like, I don't know. It just sounds good. We got it from here. This is like an 8. This is like, I've listened to this and The Low End Theory. Both very good albums. Whole Lotta Red. Whole Lotta Red is being laughed at right now. Gaze Music Reviews, if you don't know them, go follow them on Instagram. They were saying today that Whole Lotta Red is like the Spiderland of hip-hop. And it makes sense. I didn't know this, but Spiderland was like laughed at. No one listened to it when it first came out. And now it's like one of the most influential albums of its era. Whole Lotta Red, when it first came out, everyone's like, this is garbage. And now it's starting to grow on people, and people are realizing how revolutionary this album actually was. So people probably think I'm being ironic right now. This is a 9 out of 10, and top 10 hip-hop album. This is a top 10 hip-hop album. Like, it has no skips. I can't name 10 albums I enjoy more from hip-hop than Whole Lotta Red. Like, it's lower top 10, but it's a top 10 hip-hop album. Cardi's lyricism makes no sense, and I can't tell what he says. I only like his production. See, once you, like, get rid of your idea of, like, rap has to be this, it has to have this lyricism, it has to, like, follow this pattern, and you just sort of, like, enjoy it, like, his vocals, his creativity, everything is just, like, I don't know. I think, like, nothing really compares to what he's doing right now. Wolf, we're gonna give this a 7, like a high 7. Great storytelling and stuff. Overall, there are some weaker tracks. It's a solid 7. World on Drugs is a 3. It's, like, not great. Or maybe a 4. No, it's a 3. It's a high 3. Watch the Throne is like a... Watch the Throne's a 6. Because I can't see it on the same level as Miseducation and Lauryn Hill. It's still good, though. I just feel like Kanye West and Jay-Z had so much potential together, and they just blew it. Wanna is, like, the definition of just average. Like, it's just so, like, average to the whole thing. Like, nothing's bad and nothing's amazing. Without Warning, is like a 7. Without Warning is a great album. It has like 2 top 20 trap songs of all time. Yeezus is a 9. Yeezus is great. Top 4 Kanye. Great album. Ye is also an 8. Ye is better than Graduation. Ye is like very underrated. Zoo by Denzel Curry, I'm gonna give that a 6. Like, it was alright. It had some good songs, but overall, like, sort of meh. I listened to it a while ago and I was feeling like a 6 or 7, right? Low 7? Yeah, high 6. Okay, that's going to the high 6. This Tribe album, what are you guys saying for this one? I would say, like, I wouldn't say anything because I haven't listened to it. Maybe I shouldn't rank it since I haven't listened to it. Let me just see if I can add. Can I edit? Hold on, please don't make me lose everything. Let's go down. Wait, do I have to hide this? Hold on. Okay, sick. Everything's saved. And we got To Pimp a Butterfly. Okay, To Pimp a Butterfly is a 10. Yeah. Okay, if you guys use the points to highlight your message, if you've been watching for a little bit, you'll have points. Do 100 points and highlight your message, and I'll add the albums that you guys say, if I've heard of it. Okay, Man on the Moon 3, I really liked it when it came out. It kind of grew off me a little bit. I don't know. I feel like it was good. I just think the other ones are better. I'm going to give it a 6 for now. Love is Rage 1. I think it had some of Uzi's worst songs, but it also has his best song, Paradise. I'm going to give that a low 6. Food is a great album. It's a high 8 in my opinion. Yeah. No Pressure is a 6. It used to be, like, it was one of my favorite albums of 2020, but I don't know. It's like a high 6. Definitely a high 6. Long Live ASAP is a 8. A$AP Rocky's one of the most consistent artists of our generation. He has 3 8s and 1 7. Ready to Die by Biggie is also an 8. Very good album. I mean, there's nothing much to say here. It's like a low 8. Speedball to Heaven. Confused, Handle with Care. Great songs. There are a couple other great songs too. But overall, this album is super inconsistent, and I'm not a fan of it. It's going to go there. But the 2 songs that are good, I listen to all the time. Flockabilly by Waka Flocka is going in 7. Great album. Heart in the Paint is one of the most hyped songs ever. It's very consistent as well. Danny Brown XXX, this is an 8. Not as good as Atrocity Exhibition. He definitely improved with that, but it's still great. Back from the Dead 1. This is either a high 7 or a low 8. I'm going to give it a low 8. No. I'm going to give it a high 7. Monster is one of Chief Keef's best songs. But yeah, it's very consistent. Kids by Mac Miller, literally all just like chill, like they're just like songs to like play in the car when you're with your friends. It's good vibes. It's all good vibes. 8 out of 10. Slime Season 3, this is also an 8. One of Young Thug's best projects. Low 8. Visions of Bodies Being Burned, this is like an 8 as well. One of the best albums of 2020. Now for 10s, let's go over them. Let's talk about it. Mad Villainy, great album. One of Madlib's best produced albums. Some great rapping from MF Doom. Some rap songs, one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time and albums in general. His rap, like his lyrics, as well as like the sort of jazz rap production, very good. College Dropout, I already discussed this. Not a single bad song. Great theme. Great production. He literally made Chipmunk Soul. If you guys don't know what that is, he would take like soul samples and like pitch them up, and then he created like his own style there, which became very big. Great album. The Powers That Be, first half is good. Second half is, if it was released by itself, the greatest project ever. Jenny Death, not a single miss on that. And then To Pimp a Butterfly, obviously a 10. Great theme, great message, great production, great lyrics. Possibly the greatest songwriting in any hip-hop album ever. And this is my personal favorite album of all time. Anyways, yeah, that's the tier list. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you let me know what you would disagree with in the comments, and who knows, maybe I'll change my mind in the future. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to watch some others, I have some more right here. And if you're new here and want to subscribe, click that button right there. I will see you guys next week.